over here. So in part two, we're going to look at some key reasons. So why benchmarking your price against other coaches or consultants is costing you? So that's just what everyone around here charges. That's what's going on in the mind of the coach who has been benchmarking his offer wrongly, right? So a different offer entirely. So competitors or the marketplace pricing usually reflects a shallower offer delivered with less depth and fewer proven results, not a ceiling of on what is yours. So what's actually happening is that you just realize that the person that you have over there is just not a reflection of who you are, what you can actually do. So what has actually been happening is that you've just been benchmarking yourself wrongly in the market and based on what people actually charge average over there. Right. So there will need to be some changes. There will need to be some changes. So we're going to look at a single flat price, right? The fact that a single flat price also forces an all or nothing decision. So the to how to tell that you're actually in that trap. So what do we mean by all or nothing decision? So a lot of people come to you and you have a single price, is either they pay for what you are willing to, I mean, what you say you want to charge, right? Right, they pay for that, or they are not paying at all. The third option, they just keep on negotiating, trying to bring it down, try to bring it down, try to bring it down. But we have something different. We have something different. So what could you do to actually fix it? So it's all about incurring that number to demonstrated depth and replacing it with a ladder of tiers. So objections have somewhere to land beside the discount. So people have different levels of objections, right? Or price movement in they know why they don't want to pay the money that you are paying. Is it for definitely objections that are like working in their mind? So different level of objections. Some objections are maybe let's say on the scale of 1 to 10, some objections are level 2 in terms of gravity or importance. Some other ones are at level 8. Some other ones are level 10. So if you have just one price for people who are at different level of objection or different level of limitation towards, I mean, in regards to what you are worth in the market, you are not giving people room, right, to be seated comfortably somewhere. So you look at it, how exactly you should lay out the price in such a way that everybody, based on their level of limitation, the level of beliefs, right, towards what you can do, right, they can actually sit on different levels in the market. All right. So how do you apply that? So stop comparing yourself to the wrong offer. So the first thing you want to do is I want to pause any plan to match a competitor's rate. Maybe you've, and this is the thing, maybe you're even charging high, right? Quite high. And you may not have gotten customers, may not have gotten bookings or, I mean, consulting clients or coaching clients. And you may feel like you are doing something wrong or you are not really you are pricing too high. And you've looked at a certain competitor who is apparently charging way less. And it seems like they're getting bookings, right? So you are going like, okay, maybe I need to reduce my price. Maybe what I've been charging is just ridiculous and I'm not as good as I think. I mean, who am I? Who am I? Others are charging this and that and I'm doing this. And what I've come to observe is that for the coaches or consultants that are very, very, convicted about what they charge and their value in the market, they will rather move to a certain price level, right? Stay there regardless of how hard things are or how slow things are, and then let the rest of the market join them. Sorry for any background noise, but I just have to get this done over here. All right. So they just have to join the market, the rest of the market just have to join them. And you will not really see the value of it until like maybe it's later in a certain meeting or a certain encounter with other coaches that they go like, oh, but I mean, you seem to have your price so high and we're charging this low, and then it seems like you are now making money, more money than us, and we're not making so much money. And then that's why you are both to tell them that okay, I actually saw your prices, I actually saw what the market was charging, but I just decided that I'm not going to go with that same pricing. So that shows a different level of confidence. That shows like that's leadership. So this strategy is supposed to make you a market leader and not a leader out of thin air or just bravado or pure ego. Or no, you have the results, you know what you can do, you can deliver, and then you just want the market to pay you based on what you are worth. And that's not so hard. I mean, it's not a hard thing. We're not asking for the moon, right? We just want the market to pay you for what you are worth. And then two, list the specific proof your price should be anchored to. So you want to write down case studies, right? Things that you've done in the past, how you've actually applied your knowledge, the measurable results that you created, and then the framework tested across clients. So there you are now, what you're writing down is that you are writing to yourself is a personal manifesto of why you're actually worth what you say you are worth and why you should stick to those prices. But while at the same time as well, giving room to people who will not agree with how much you are worth in the market. So the third thing is you want to do in this assessment, right? A very sincere one is to hold that list to your current next to your current price. So before you move to the framework that we introduced, you want to look at that list, right? The things that you just listed there, the case studies, the measurable results, right? And then the framework that you use across clients. You want to hold it by your current price. So here we come to the end of this webinar. So you already know what your depth is worth. Let's build your ladder together. So if you need assistance, you would like to hear our thoughts personally towards your business on your pricing, you can book a free 15-minute consulting or discovery call with us. And we would like to hear from you, right? We like to hear from you.